I better unmute myself, get ready for this tasty race that we're going to have. The fan bought in Division 1. With Crash being away, Shelley being away, the hotspot running late and unable to commentate. It's fallen on Gin. Let's hope these guys put on a good show. Tough track to overtake on. Really, you have a few, like two only opportunities, and you really have to have good runs. Really have to be like on the diffuser coming out the corner to utilise the run. Anyway, let's get to it. And it looks to be dry for qualifying, that is. Don't mind the squeaking, that's a job. Can we move? No squeaking. It looks like we have an Alpha Terrier. Could it be the kitten? And an Alpine. Good old Alpine is dry race as well. Well, thank you for the information, Mr. Kitten. Your teammate, so Mitch Burns is going to be the guinea pig to put a first lap across the board. Edgar's out as well. A few name changes since I've last raced in D1, it seems. Gorn's out, aka Mystic Joker. And a few GSR boys. D1 has changed as well. A lot of people dropping out, suffering relegations and whatnot. But there are some stalwarts in there. Jacko, Gavney, I believe Bacon, Dace as well. Obviously there's guys like VTech and Ray that have been around a while as well. But here we go. We're right on board with Mitch. Ops to keep it in fourth. Flat as a pancake on exit. Ultimate commitment as the Alpine, I believe, of Edgar. It's taking the trip. Let's just double, yeah. Hopefully he can get it turned around before he gets VTech P1. It's called Revenge. I remember that name. It's that's text to speech. How you going, Paul? But yeah, VTech P1 indeed. He is. He'll be a red flag qualifying now. Well, it'd be very unfair to Scorns, wouldn't it? Because look at Ryan, his title rival. If he red flagged it now, anyway. Based on TT times, I've had a peek. It seems like low 1 minute 10, but I'm gonna say it's gonna be a high 10, high 1 minute 10. TT times and quali times don't really add up. Because what you got to think of in TT times, your tyre temps are staying the same, tyre wear's staying the same, and your ERS is staying the same. Whereas in qualifying, all that degrades. But anyway. Oh, Landsy having a big old tank slap out. That's what Ryan does, old purplow, but I just think that's just people's first laps. It always tends to dace with 11.4. 6 temps clear. Forward, Bacon. I think these are just banker laps at the minute. Jacko goes fastest with an 11.2. Well, what did I say? A 10.7. High 10s. Gavney popping in. Landsy popping in too. Billy Boy Jackson on the intermediates. I don't see the point in running intermediates. You might as well just do an extra long stint on a set of softs. Oh, poor VTech. Is he retired in the pits? It is a Red Bull. Yeah, he must have retired in the pits. Okay. The Mercedes duo on 1 and 2. But Ryan in a world of his own. Let's go on Scorns, because Scorns is about to round out his lap. Second place, but he's still a bit off, just shy of 3 tenths. So it's the Mercedes of Ryan throwing down that gauntlet. Does seem like KB is pushing. He wasn't far off his best time. Let's see what his second split is saying. Yeah, it was just the dot was messing with me when I flicked to him. Kitten's down. What about Ray? Ray could be on a lap. No, he isn't. Yeah, definitely not. 30 vote. Just getting those inters warmed up. Birthday boy. Their birthday boy dunk. Well, it was his birthday yesterday, but still. I was hoping for something good out of this weekend of racing. Ah, absolutely skipped the curb. I would have said that was valid. Aero coming in the pits, Killer XL's in the pits. Obviously VTech, it will probably be started at the back. VTech last to podium. Yes, that's what we're waiting for. Last to podium. Ryan's back. Who's gonna go first? Mitch is gonna go first. Then it'll be La Ferrari. Edgar is on the lap as well. Oh, Edgar isn't on the lap. He's coming back in. That's what Mitch can do. Swings it round that banky bank. He's brave. How much do you just throw it in? You got it away, yeah. You're taking the race, it's qualifying. Maybe on your last run, you'll throw it in. I would. Well, it looks nice and smooth so far. From what the cameras are showing us. And he's half a second up, which would put him... He'd probably be in the top 10. But yeah, I reckon he can still eke a few temps out of this still. Just be brave on throttle. Early as you can. I'm going to say 7th place. Ooh. 6th place. Let's go with a jackhammer. He has a Ferrari ahead of him, but that obviously everyone in D1 will know how to get out of the way, because obviously the penalty for blocking in a qualifying session is severe. And you have to be extra vigilant on a track like that, but the track is tiny. Oh, you spin me round. He's gone to the beach. Jack, I would be familiar with beaches being from Australia, but he's got plenty of time to get back in, and the circuit is clear for him to rejoin. Oh, and Edgar's done the same. What a ooh, absolute stellar dodging by the Aston Martin. Oh, nearly caught it in 4K, but he's got away with it. All good, all's fair. That Aston Martin now. That Aston Martin, absolute tasty. I think it was bacon. On an outlap as well. I don't think there would have been like at fault for the bacon one. Bacon was just behind him and caught him spinning and dodged the right way. Just gone board. I haven't caught a full lap with Mystic yet. Well, Scornzo, but he's gonna does not improve. But he's given a slipstream to old GSR Edgar. So we'll go on board. See what that slipstream has gave him. We'll know by the first sector. But it seems like Ryan is just on pace at the minute. Just got it nailed down. And Edgar isn't up. Mother Ellie with a big heart for Scornzo. I'm guessing a very regular viewer in at the official Midwest streams. I'm going to check if all this has paid off. Half a tenth up. But it was a purple. Ryan Cumber. As Scornsy pits, Edgar will pop it with a 10 out. There you go. He had a final few sectors. Ryan is on that. Arrow coming in the pits. KB coming in the pit. No, KB's finishing off. Now, yeah, he's definitely coming in the pits. Ray's coming in the pits. Doug's going to come in the pits. What about Dirty Boy? Yeah, Dirty Boy's on a lap, I believe. Yep. Oof. And just backing off. Maybe setting himself up. Maybe he won't recover enough ERS for another go. But you've still got plenty of time to come back in the pits. Oof, the Mercedes getting tangled up with each other, but Ryan is a 10th and a half up. Bit of a communication problem, maybe. Deciding which way they're going to go, but Ryan puts a mid-10 in. And he's going to let the Edwin go. Is Edwin up in the first sector? He is. Trying to crack into the 1 minute 10s. That's the Magic Landers. We have an Alpha Terry round. And it's gotten back going again. Plenty of time right next to the pits. Getting for a final run. Pop a new set of boots on. And off you go. 2 tenths up. Shy. He's on the 111 mark at the minute, but he needs a final 2 good corners. He's on the power. Maybe just clipping into the 1 minute 10s. He does. 10-9. Drops Scornsy to P5. Scornsy's on a flyer. Two tenths up. He needs to gain a lot more time there if he wants to challenge Ryan. Although starting P2, he wouldn't complain. He's with his title rival. Still carrying that 2.5 tenths, which still isn't enough to dethrone Ryan off pole position. Ooh. I don't think Sconesy has time to get back around and back in the pits. We'll see though. Edgar's on an outlap. Edwin, yeah, coming into the pits. KB. Yeah, he's going to finish this lap. Let's have a look. Let's see what is going on with this Red Bull. 10th place at the minute, middle of the pack. Jumps up a position. Killer XL coming into the pits. Maybe a can get back in and out. As people are just on outlaps now. This Aero has bailed out of that lap. Jacko not improving in sector 1. Had a little switch which made him go wide. Yeah, I think he's bailed out on that corner. Who is behind him in an alpha? No one, just on an outlap. Jacko might be done, or he might just go again with whatever ERS he's got. Maybe having a spin. Let's see if Kittenpetter can improve. 16th for the minute with that 11.8 flat. 700's up. Ooh. Gets it turned, gets it rotated in the end. Oh, that's... See, on last year's game you could straddle that curb, but on this year's game with the ground effect cars, as soon as you touch something like that, it's all over. Boy is a second up. That shit isn't right. Dirty Boy is not on for 117. Normally quick. Yeah, there you go. -5, so it's about right. You could probably get a low 11. But it's got to count. I wish. P13. Ryan's on a lap. Can Sconesy get there? Dice's time isn't gonna... It needs to get a big chunk out of these two final corners. Jacko did go again, but not enough. Ray is not doing anything. Mitch Burns resides in the pits. Aiken puts it in 7th. There's a lot of people didn't make it. Ryan nearly improving on that time. Yeah. Dace isn't improving on that time either. Edwin, P4. Ryan is looking to improve on that 10.5, but he's got pole in the bag. Coming to cross the line, is it going to be an improvement? Just 300th. Kitten says he'll give that qualifying an unsatisfactory. I mean, it is competitive. 1.5 seconds from P1 to P19, right set of time. It's not on the field spread isn't unsatisfactory. Yeah, at Kitten Patter, not last. But we have the Savage that is VTech. He's going to be playing his way through his field. He's going to be on it. What you've never seen before. We're going to have a break, like a little 2-minute break. Oh, it's a dunk now. The dunk's going to come in the pit. Scabby's going to come out. It's going to round out qualifying. And I just out to the toilet quickly before we get going. See if I can give you a quick rundown. Ryan, P1, Edgar, P2, Colby, P3, Edwin, P4, Date, P5, Aero, P6. I'm trying to press the button on my wheel to advance. Ah, I've missed it. Yeah, VTech equals Lewis Interlagos. We're going to see. And Kitten. I don't know. It's just... It's weird. I know what you mean, but as people are getting their strategy done, I'm going to settle down to some honeycomb crunch. What about that? Lovely. Predictions? Ryan could take him. I reckon it could. Ryan, go on, say. Edgar or Edwin. But I'm hoping the race just isn't a procession. It just utters long. It's going to be VTech and everyone else. Go on, VTech. How close we're going. Oh. We're 5 seconds away from this historic Dutch Grand Prix. There's your 5 and we're off. Oh! Yes! Multi-storey car park. It's all gone. Get in there, Lewis. So, everyone behind Ryan has got damage for sure. Yeah, yeesh indeed. A big old pile up. I don't know. It seems like Ryan got tagged, then I got span into the barrier, and then everyone on the inside just all collected up. Safety car. We're going to see who got damage out of it. But everyone who was on the inside going into T1 pretty much got piled up. Scornsy's got a wing. What about Mitch? Mitch looks like he's got a wing. Edgar needs to box. Landsy needs to box. Edwin needs to box. Dirty Boy, yeah, needs to box. And Ryan would definitely need to box, I believe. No, he looks... His wings there. Hey. I like some jelly babies now. Bassett. No, it's Maynard, isn't it? Maynard, Bassett, jelly baby. The Ryan doesn't fit. Dirty Boy, everyone, yeah. Ryan seems to have got away without damage, and Dirty Boy picks up 5 for speed in the pit lane. Nothing Ryan can do there. He gets tapped, gets spun out into the barrier. Just unfortunate the guys behind didn't realise. And Dirty Boy, as he does, has gone on to Winters. Yeah, VTech, goated. Ryan, still in this race potentially. Going to be another lap for sure because of Dirty Boy Jackson's got a bit. The Ferrari pit crew at Alpha. Jelly babies are nice. They're like powdered sugar jellies. Jackson does come in, Landsy does come in, and Landsy picks up 5. I believe I know what Jackson done. He got 5 for speed in the pit lane. Maybe switch his tyres to Winters. In fact, I don't think you can once you've entered the pit lane. But either way, you serve that 5 seconds. Then we'll catch up. And the safety car shall be in. It'll be interesting to see people's PRVs of T1. Turn 1. But yeah, there you go. You're underway. Need to grab a little honeycomb. Oh. And Dice has pinned it. Oh. That's a no-no. He went too early and he got throttled. Ooh. Oh, that's a wang on. The Jackman has been jackhammered. it is tight for two to go through that corner. Like, you're the guy on the inside, because of the way the camber is on that corner, it's going to push you outward. And Bacon really could do nothing there. One of them really had to try and yield. That's dropped the McLarens. Having an absolute nightmare, and just keeping an eye on that McLaren there. This top three though, getting away 1.4 seconds. So I think all Scones he's got to really do is just follow Dyson. It's in the bag. Mother Ellie absolutely dancing. And we all know Bacon's experienced enough. And there you go, lands his beach there. He's gone to the beach. Safety car. And that'll end in a disqualification. Oh, Ryan's DNF'd. Retired in the pits. It's all falling apart. Majako pits onto soft. Two safety cars since lap 5. Yeah, it's Lanzi must have reset the track unless the game auto resetting, but he was there for that long. He was nearly disqualified. I'm guessing he must have reset the track with like 1 second left. Unless he got the PRV to show he gets auto reset. If he gets auto reset, then then obviously it's a game thing and not a human thing. But yeah, Scorns, you're going to stay on those mediums now, because those mediums, those two safety cars, can last up until what? 26? But on the soft. Everyone's committed now to the one stop on hards, whoever's pitting now. Landy's still having issues getting back to pits. Jacko. If I was Jacko, I'd pit off them softs and put your hards back on. Maybe. He's coming in the pits. Scavney Dunk, Mitch in the pits for hards. Base Bacon putting the mediums on. What's going on, Ryan? That's GG's indeed, unlucky pal. What happened? Because you retired in the pits, did you have underbody damage? If you had underbody damage at Zandvoort, that's it's a no-no. What happened at T1? Obviously you got tagged and went into the barrier, and then everyone just decided to plough in, not realising what was going on. Can get my honeycomb crunch back out and wait for Ryan's answers. Go on, Ryan, give us some feedback. Because it is looking so well. Qualifying in the bag. Oh. That's unfortunate, pal. There's still plenty of races left in the season. We're just halfway, not even halfway through. 8 races left after this. Yeah, 300 points is a massive thing. Oh, is that how far you're behind? You never know. Keep your head down. Things can always improve. It's going to be in this lap anyway. Tiger Nad's car in P3. He's lagging a bit though. Spongy gets us going. Right, keeps it round the outside, defends it beautifully. So these medium runners have got to get away. Look at Ray. Let's have a quick look at the old positions. He's only up 5 places, so he started in P9, so he's putting a good shift. Reserving up what we got. Killer, Forward, VTech, Kitten, and KB all up places. VTech storming. Extra speech knows what he's saying, man. He's just goated VTech. He has got the VTech power though, hasn't he? That's what you got. That's what we all forget. But Ray is just falling shy. Those hard tyres not in the window yet. Not working after the safety car restart. Gornji just breaking away. VTech, yes. What he can do is just is beyond belief. Gornji with a 14.4. Oh my god. Look at just did you say that? He just puts in just a man of the match performance. He even though it isn't soccer, man of the match in whatever game. Driver of the day. Motocross of the year. Oh, do you have the McLaren's the Jacko's out. And here's the third safety car. Do I get the VTEC when the VTEC kicks in? At the minute, VTEC, Rain, Killer, Excel and those hard tyres can easily just take them. There's no need to go yet. And there we have the Phantom 5-second delta that it just gives you. It's ridiculous this game sometimes. So at the medium, you really have to pit now. You've got to make advantage of this free pit window. You're going to drop into the pack, but it is what it is. Kitten Petter says VTEC is actually too fast. Well, we have you live on the scene, ain't you? You can see it being your own eyes. He is. I think did it need to be scrutineered, that car? VTEC's putting in his own special mixtures of juices. Secret blends. As KB does fit and the medium runners up to stay out. Here we go. Fabrizio Romano, here we go. We're going to keep on board with the man in the air until the safety car comes in. Is Killer X on the full timer? Because when Ray and VTEC are putting on like what you'd call legendary, like what the streets remember. Well, to be fair, Kitten, if you get 2 more safety cars, there's only a 5 limit. There's only a 5 BSC safety car limit. You only need 2 more, and they'll be straight running. The way it's going, you're going to get 2 more. I've eaten a bag of jelly babies and a half a pack of honeycomb crunch. Honeycomb crunch is the way forward. Oh, is it 6? You buy 5, you get 1 free. Oh. It's Spally time, boys. Did you step away from the king, VTech? Once you get going away, I'll get away from the onboard cameras. And Scourge's pinned it. Has he? It throttled him. And oh, here we go. Air out goes up. Is Scourge going to do his around the outside M&M? Yeah. Oh, here we go. And that's how you go and leave space. Oh, dunk. Oh my god. Scourge is going to give it up. Look at Tiger NASCAR. These medium runners are going to fall foul to these hard runners soon. VTech still keeping it real. I think if VTech gets a top 10 in D1, he automatically wins whatever league he's in. I think that's the new rule, isn't it? Oh. The Edwin and the Edgar, the GSRs. Oh. That is looking for a bit of that spice. Ah, lands around again. It's all gone wrong for McLaren. Zach Brown might have to look to cancel some contracts here. Get a few proper drivers in. Oh, bit of weaving, but it's all fair. The Edgars. VTech just holding the gap now. You don't want to get that dirty air. You see, gets too close. That you get the dirty air. Smart tactic. The 500 IQ players. You know what I mean? It ain't. Oh, he's burning his ERS like it's like he's a. Oh, and there you go. It's all over for your former team. Text. You need to go and have a word. You need to pep them up. Put in a little pep talk. Remind them of the good old days when you used to get wins. But I gotta admit, like, you must have put all the effort that we've put into supporting VTech though. Something's gonna go amiss further afield, isn't it? Like. Anyway, onto the waffling. Ah, you did. I reckon you did. In my eyes, you got wins. KB showing up with a nice fastest lap. Probably with those soft tyres, grabbed himself towards the back of the pack out for another VS0 safety car. But these medium tyres have broke away. Ray is the cork in the bottle, the powerhouse that is Killer, and the superhuman, the super phenom that is VTEC. You couldn't deliver, but what if you could do beef instead? You know what I mean? Could never do liver, but always could do beef. Oh, Ferrari spinning around. Oh, and an S and an Alpha. Zandvoort. It's a cruel mistress to some. Soon as you start spinning, that's it. I'm guessing Lanzi might have had underfloor damage because he's normally a quick guy. But at the minute, oh, he's run out of VTEC power. If he's watching the stream, oh, Killer's going for it here. Okay, so we've seen 2 moves for that corner that have been clean as a whistle, no contact. So I'm guessing Jacko might have went a bit and understeered into bacon. Might have. That's for the reports. That's for us to see in the reports and see what actually happened. But Killer's through. VTEC. He needs to put the pay down. If you can hear me, I'll be your engineer. Harvest DRS. Harvest the DRS VTEC. Harvest. As Scornsy gets it done. These guys are going to stay until soft tyres, I guarantee it. 3 safety cars. Then probably on about 15% wear. Well, is that allowed? Because of the white pit line? Sure, there's got to be some ruling against that. I'm not sure, but I wouldn't be happy with that one bit. Because he's entered the pit, he's crossed the pit line, like, so he should be going into the pits. But we'll see if Aero follows suit. But if you're told to keep to the pit line at Ockby and stuff like the same should be for Zandvoort, like. I thought he was going into the pits and I thought, yeah, he's made a late call. Ooh! An unforced error has brought Tiger NASCAR into the mix. It's been a race of entertainment. We've been going for 52 minutes. We've still got 20 laps to go. Tiger couldn't capitalise on that mistake. Gornsey. The other. Could we have a double team retirement of Edgar and of Edwin, of the Mercedes and McLarens? And forwards pit anticipating something. No damage for Edgar, he's carried on. That's a fun fact from text-to-speech. Tiger NASCAR has finished on the podium every race since last race. Fantastic news. And it's looking good for him now. Imagine all the images you're going to have to create now if he gets another podium. Like the back-to-back image. You know what I mean? There's endless creation. But I don't want to be... I want VTEC to get a podium. And at the minute, it's looking okay. Because as hard should come into play, they should be coming into play by now. Killer needs to... He's getting a lick on. But he's dragging Ray. Oh, this is kitted into gear. There we go. VTEC power P5. No, hunt down P4. Use Killer XL to drag it to P3 to Tiger NASCAR. You know, it's all going Millhouse. But look, the kitten is here with a little bit of ERS in storage. Ray with a little bit of VTech needs to stop pressing that ERS. He needs to get in the DRS and just stay there for a little bit, which he is. Look at the sheer precision of turning in. Look at that, just a little nibble of the curb, a little like a Bon Appetit, like. The nibble for rotation. Firmly in DRS zone. But Killer XL has dropped off the pace. Tiger, oh Christ, here we go. Aero bottoming out a little bit on the bumps of Zandvoort. Too far back for an overtake. Yeah, VTech has got some serious straight line speed without ERS. Can you imagine if he had a full tank? P1. Last to first. Edgar's brought himself to white place now. He doesn't have to pit. Oh, Scavney with a 14-1. Big field spread. We have a few cluster. We've got this cluster here, to be fair. From 4th down to 10th. But Dice and Baker need to be doing something with those medium tyres, otherwise they're definitely going to pit again. Here we go. VTech's going to have him. Go on, VTech. Set yourself up nice, lad. Watch this launch. VTech power engaged. I've got to watch Scorngy though. Scorngy's got to go for it. Tiger pits. Oh, VTech couldn't get it done. There's always next lap. Oof. The Kira cars now. He needs to get ahead. Tiger NASCAR opts for the hards. I think these two have to pit now because the gain that Tiger's going to have is unreal. Unless they're going to try and drag it 6 laps. KB's gone 9 laps on softs, but I don't reckon he's going to go another 7 laps. It's a good showing from VTech and Ray though, putting in the work. VTech just leave it for this lap. Scorngy still can't get it done. Harvest for a few laps, VTech, please. As we go back to this big battle. KB pits. So 10 laps. 10 laps for the softs. These guys are going. They're going to go to lap 26. Maybe 25 at the earliest, and your tyres will be gone like come the end of the race. Scavney pumping in another quick one. Aero with a full tank of ERS Scornzy. So Aero's got to just use it for pure defence. Just uses a bit coming out the corners. There's kitten pits and we have a yellow, it's an Aston, it's Scavney. There he's got going again. So we've had 12 laps of running so far since our last safety car. As King comes in for some fresh mediums. Just air out. Still got a lot of ERS to run with. Scorngy just needs to harvest. And here's the big train. Just dropping. As Aero pits, Scorngy's going to carry on. VTEC's going to carry on for the softs, which is the right call on the hards. Let's see if he's got the pace to get away now. With a bit of clear air. Jones is going to try and drag it out for another few laps. So if Edgar wants to win, Dicey's mediums have seen the best of their life as well. So Aero Racing comes out in 8th place, but 7 seconds behind this group, as we have another yellow flag, and it's John just rearranging himself. He's getting himself going again, as VTEC does have the pace to break away. Is VTEC going to pit this lap? I'll just carry on. Oh, Scornsy picks up 3 second, no, 3 second multiple warning. Yeah. Yeah, Scornsy's gone for the hards. Jonathan's got going again. Comes out in front of Aero, but Aero will have the kind of half warmed up tyres. This Jonathan Dunk's just getting out of people's way. Yeah, that'll get removed. How's Jonathan gaining time by letting people past? This game, man, it really pisses me off with a shitty. Just look, he's literally letting people by. Where else can he go? This game is a joke. Anyway, on to it. Aero's done what he needed to do, get back in. He's probably got one more lap. VTEC's 1.7. And he's like 2 laps away from putting on the softs. The mediums of Dyson Bacon, if they're trying to stretch them, it's going to be an impossible feat. 30 lap. But all this is doing is helping VTEC break away. If Dice can't get past Bray, we've got Scornsy with a 3 second penalty, so that could come into play towards the end as well. Edwin is in the pits. Jonathan retired in the pits. Yeah, it just wasn't his day. Ray has caught up a few temps this lap. Is VTEC going to go in the pits now? No. Neither is Ray. keeping an eye on that. They all got round it. Ah, he's off the track now. Right then, box. These lot could potentially come out 19 seconds. They're getting it like Tiger NASCAR P11, but they'll have they'll be on it. VTEC hasn't put himself in the best shape with the no ERS. He should have been harvesting. Ray's been defending from Dice, keeping him behind. Well, everyone in front of Scorns is going to be in trouble if they try and stay out. In the pits. Soft tyres on. And the soft tyres on. VTEC's going to come out in 9th place. So he was racing with Killer XL and he's got out ahead. Oh. Race cold softs against the warm mediums. Oh. KB having to just keep it nice and tentative. Got Kit and Petter biting at his ankles. Oh, nibbled the curb, unsettled him. Now VTEC's tyres are up to temp now. Let's see if VTEC can nibble these times down. Just Tiger NASCAR gets past Dirty Boy Jackson. And Arrows just lost touch of Scornsy. Scornsy's coming onto the back. So Scornsy's got it all to do now. I think these guys are just committed to staying out. So Scornsy's got to overtake him and build that 3-second gap. Arrow's got to try and follow him through as best as possible to try and get this win. Meanwhile, VTEC is closing in. Mitch pulled away from Bacon. Bacon's in a bit of bother. This Dirty Boy pits. VTEC with the fastest lap. Puts himself into 8th place, 3 seconds behind Tiger. Right, with the pit stops has pushed him into 10th place. Scorns, he's got to be brave. Is he going to try and make it before the next DRS straight? Just get a good run out the next corner. No, he's going to shape himself up for this corner. There he is. He's got the run, the DRS. Oh. Okay. Probably didn't want to overtake there, but all it's done is brought Aero Racing back into play. As Bacon comes into the pits. So Aero was leading the ERS. But now he's just burnt it all. So if Bacon pitted, that means Dice is going to pit, which means VTEC's on for possibly a top 5. If he can catch up to Tiger NASCAR. All depends what happens with the top 3 as well. Dice does need to pit. Those mediums are not going to last. If anything, he's going to start holding everyone up. Oh, it's Tigers. Tigers span it. But he's recovered it very well. Take him a few corners to get that though. He's going to have pretty hot rears. But all in all, yeah, Dice does pit. It's going to promote VTEC to top 5. Does he have an Alpha? Yeah, it's done the same to him, so I think that's an auto reset to track, you know. It just auto resets him. I don't know how, but for right now we've got the battle for the lead. As Scornsy is just about to enter the fray, but he's got that 3 seconds, so Aero could be in the mix for a win. They're pulling away from VTEC. VTEC ain't going to probably catch up now. He needs like laps. He hasn't got the ERS in the tank to pull away. Like to pull him in. Is it the battle for the last 4 laps? Here we go. 5 laps. 4 and 3/4. If we're being precise. Right, can't get past Tiger NASCAR. VTEC with a driver of the season performance up in D1. If you could like catch up like 4 seconds, you could maybe snag P4, but I think P5. I think he'll be absolutely delighted with P5 as Scornsy makes it work. Scornsy could potentially pull this 3 seconds. He needs to get this move done in the next lap, like this Dirty Boy picks up 5. And Aero is passed as well, so. Oh, as Tiger NASCAR spins on the penultimate corner. Nice jumping bad for the Tiger, but VTEC has caught up a second this lap. If he takes a second each lap, he's in. He might be in. The Aero's got no ERS. Scornsy's got ERS. Edgar's got ERS to defend. Oh, Aston Martin's round. That is Kit and Petter. Oh, Kit and Petter and Bacon having a collision. Yeah, I think this is a done deal. Is it? No room at the in on the outside for Aero. Would have been a ballsy move to get that done. Two and a half laps to go. VTech has caught up another second. Come on, VTech. Edgar's doing it alright. He's got enough ERS to defend on the straight each lap. 32 lap old tyres though. He's really putting a shift. And with Mitch Burns not far behind as well. Yeah, VTech's caught up a lot this lap, like 1.3 seconds. Just a mistake from any one of these. And obviously that 3-second penalty, VTech could be on the podium here. It's Dirty Boy Jackson just letting people bite. Yeah, and he's going for it. What a few corners that was. But all it's doing, all this is doing, is bringing VTech into the picture. As long as you can just keep it simple. Just one more lap. 2.2 seconds is the magical number. Gornji needs to get this done now and try and pull away before he loses. He drops down to 5th. This is it, Mitch has dropped off. Oh, yoink. Arrows bit the dust. Get in, lad. VTech. He arrowed himself into space on that one. Get out of town. Come on, VTech. Need Edgar just to hold Scourge up a little bit for the VTech podium. He's nearly there. He's nearly there. VTech is nearly there. Come on, VTech. Send it. I don't think VTech's... He has. VTech might have this. Oh! VTech on the podium. Yes. But GG's, Edgar with a win. 35 lap, Mitch second, VTech third. Scornsy falls down to 4th place. Killer XL 5th, Day 6th, Ray 7th, KB 8th, Forward 9th. Bacon 10th, Kitten Petter 12th, Scavney Kitten Petter 11th, Scavney 12th, Edwin 13th, Tiger NASCAR 14th, and Jackson will eventually be P15. VTech podium, you know, let's go indeed. I did say at the start, last to podium. Midwest Driver of the Year goes to VTech. Tiger, unlucky for Tiger. He was there and thereabouts. Ooh, he's got no wing. He's doing a little bit of wall riding. That's how you do it, Spinola. Little 360 for the lads. And there you go. There will be no interviews, it's 10 to 4 in the morning my time. 3:50 AM. So I'll give you a rundown. There you go. Driver of the day, driver of the month, driver of the year. It's VTech in D1. GSR Edwin's going to walk through to pick up a win. Little pirouettes. There you go. I'll give you a rundown now. Edgar in P1. P2 on the grid. Mitch Burns with picking up a solid P2 as well. B-Tech from last to P3. Last to P3. Stormzy P4. Killer XL P5. Dice. Killer XL, another mentioned, 17th place to P5. Dice in P6. Ray P7. KB P8. Forward P9. Bacon P10. Skevney P11. Kitten Patter P12. Edwin P13. Tiger NASCAR P14. And your DNF. I don't know why it's showing Dirty Boy was still on track, but he got lapped, so he should really be ahead of her. No, he got lapped by Arrow, didn't he? But still, he should have. Anyway, it don't matter. Your DNFs are Jonathan Dunn, Nancy, Jacko, and Ryan Rods. Those three seem like an eternity away. Those opening 10 laps of the race were like the longest thing ever. But yeah, I've been Gin. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you later.